Kia ora, good evening. After a shaky start, Team New Zealand is riding the crest of a wave at the America's Cup. The Kiwis have suffered just one defeat in 5 races, and for once they're getting lucky, emerging victorious in a race that with seconds to go, they had no hope of winning. Dan Lake reports.
The revamped America's Cup promised tacking duels and nail-biting races, and today's race between Artemis and Team New Zealand is the perfect example.
And we got a real race on our hands here.
In fact, the lead changed 9 times.
Fast dial down keeps it fully in control.
But it was this exchange, as both boats rounded the final mark, that will have sailing fans jibe-talking for years to come.
Slow and Artemis gets around the outside.
On the home straight, Artemis stretched out to an unassailable lead, leaving the Kiwis facing certain defeat. Until this.
Wait a second, we have a penalty on the Swedes. Shortly.
No way!
We felt it was definitely a penalty. You know, we nearly rolled the boat over there, and it's not how we normally go around the bottom mark.
The on-the-water umpires issued Artemis with a penalty for not giving Team New Zealand enough room to safely round the mark.
From my perspective, we were a clear cross, and so they stuck it in there, and I gave them more than enough room, and the umpires obviously didn't see it that way.
The penalty meant Artemis had to slow down before being able to carry on. But that's all it took.
All of a sudden, Emirates Team New Zealand will get the win.
What made the decision even harder to swallow for the Swedes, immediately after the race, the umpires admitted they got it wrong.
I think if we were to go back in time and make that call, we would green that call and not penalise Artemis.
But that doesn't mean a change to the result.
No, it's a field of play decision, and the decision of the umpire just stands.
Kiwi sailing veteran Chris Dixon has said the lucky escape shouldn't distract Team New Zealand from dealing with some big issues.
Artemis led across the start line and led across the finish line, but had a penalty at both ends. So Team New Zealand knows Artemis was the quicker boat today.
New Zealand has a long history in the America's Cup, and luck hasn't always been on our side. No one mentioned San Francisco. This time we do know how lucky we are, and Emirates Team New Zealand will have that front of mind when they take on Artemis again tomorrow morning. Dan Lake, Newshub.